Lions fans, stop what you're doing. This week just went from walkthrough to code orange. Allen Park flipped the lights. The music got louder, and the staff pulled out the emergency whiteboard. One spark plug is racing back into uniform, the kind of dude who changes field position and energy on the first snap he touches. And at the same time, a big, ugly question mark is still hanging over the edge. One that could shift how we rush the passer on the biggest stage of the week. This isn't gossip. This is game plan stuff. If you love this team, lock in because the next few days will say a lot about who the Detroit Lions are when the NFL punches back. Here's what we're about to do together. I'm going to show you why one return matters more than people realize, how it opens the playbook for Ben Johnson and beefs up special teams, what the uncertainty on the edge actually does to Aaron Glenn's calls, who steps into the heat, what changes for Monday under the lights, and how Detroit can turn a roster scare into a statement win. You'll leave this video with a clear picture of packages, roles, snap math, and the exact ways this staff can squeeze yards out of chaos. Welcome back to Lions News Fan Report, where we talk ball like Detroit plays it, straight ahead, no excuses, all grit. If you ride with Honolulu Blue and Silver, hit subscribe, drop a like, and jump in the comments. This isn't just a channel. It's a room full of people who care like coaches and feel it like family. Let's set the table. This program's identity is pressure and poise. We bully fronts with angles. We take fourth downs personal, and we turn special teams into free points. But identity means depth, not posters. It's not a slogan. It's a rotation that holds when the script goes sideways. Great teams don't pretend injuries aren't real, they win around them. That's been the Dan Campbell way from day one. Next man up isn't a tweet. It's a Tuesday install and a Thursday rep. All right, here's the update you came for. First, the jolt of good news. Sean Vaki is expected back in the mix this week. That's real juice in 3 phases. On offense, he's a chaos button pony packages. Orbit motion, jet touch, angle routes that turn nothing into 8 yards and a first down. On special teams, he's the guy who tilts the field with one fearless lane, one violent tackle, one burst past the gunner. And on the back end, he gives you emergency snaps that let the staff hold a matchup together without burning the whole plan. That is not depth for the depth chart. That is leverage. One healthy Vaki can steal you a drive. Now the part nobody wants to hear but everybody has to deal with. Marcus Davenport is still in wait and see. No green light yet, and it might come down to late week clarity. That matters. Detroit brought him in to be the thunder opposite Aiden Hutchinson, a length, power, and disruption combo that forces protections to pick a poison. When that piece is in limbo, Aaron Glenn has to repaint the pressure map. Who closes the pocket? Who sets the edge? Who wins the dirty down that gets you off the field? It's not panic, it's adaptation. But it's real. Let's talk exactly what Vaki unlocks right now, today. With him back, Ben Johnson can layer the game plan without telegraphing it. You can roll out pony, 2RB, looks with Vaki shifting from backfield to slot to wing, forcing linebackers to declare and nickels to choose leverage. You can use him as motion candy to widen a hook defender, then bang a glance route behind it. You can hit the quick swing to punish aggressive edges. And you can sell jet action to set up slice insert runs that keep us on schedule. Vaki's not here to be a headline. He's here to turn 2nd and 9 into 2nd and 4. That's winning football. And on kick coverage, he's daylight and violence. Pin somebody inside the 20, and the entire defensive call sheet gets bigger. Flip it to the defense without Davenport. What changes? First, the edge rotation gets heavier duty. You'll see more snaps for the grinders, the dudes who set real edges and don't chase ghosts. Expect Hutch to wear multiple hats, wide 9 heat, reduced inside on passing downs to attack guards with power, and the occasional stand-up look to mess with protection IDs. Glenn can manufacture juice with creepers, 4-man pressures that look like 5 or 6, simulated blitzes that freeze the center, and late safety rotations that steal the hot throw. You don't replace a dude like Davenport with one player. You replace him with movement, disguise, and relentless technique. Gaps out on early downs, then let the gains and stunts hunt when it's time. Personnel-wise, this is where Detroit's program shows up. If the edge opposite Hutch needs more beef on early downs, you can go heavier fronts, a true five-man line picture to choke the run and force long yardage. If they try to chip Hutch in slide protection, bring a nickel pressure from the opposite side and drop a defensive end into the window to steal the slant. If their QB starts drifting, add the inside twist to flush him right back into the teeth of the rush. This is chess with a sledgehammer. You don't out-pretty people in the NFC North. You out-detail them. Let's be crystal about fact versus speculation. Vacky's expected to be back good. That's concrete for the week. Davenport's status? Still uncertain as of now. That's not doom. It's reality. Expect the staff to work late, split reps smart, and hold a couple of break glass calls for high-leverage moments. What we are not doing is folding a game plan over a question mark. This team has already proven it will drive with whoever's in the truck dot. So what does this look like on Monday night? On offense, early rhythm. Quick game with teeth outs, hitches, sticks married to inside zone and duo to make the front earn every pass rush. When they widen for Vacky motion, hit them inside. When they squeeze, toss it out quick and let your guys break tackles. Then, when their safeties start cheating, it's time for the shot. Yankee, post over, deep cross, whatever the look gives you. But the key is to arrive there on our time, not theirs. Vacky buys you the snap count, the body blows. The illusion of complexity that keeps the defense honest. On defense, the checklist is simple and mean. Win first down. Force second and 8+. Then turn the game into math. 4 rushes playing like 5, with one late arrival that ruins the quarterback's picture. Hutch gets the green light to hunt. The interior collapses space. And the back 7 plays top down, rallying to tackles and choking YAC. One more detail. Tackle the screen like your paycheck depends on it. That's how teams try to slow down a rushing plan that's working. You want to take their best outlet and turn it into second-N-12 special teams. Don't sleep on it. Vacky back means return game threats, smarter fair catch decisions, and coverage lanes that hit like a linebacker with track speed. Field position is the NFL's quiet superpower. A couple of hidden yards on every exchange becomes an extra first down by the fourth quarter. In a primetime game with every camera in your face, that's how you separate. Now, let's be real with each other. Injuries stink. They mess with chemistry, timing, and confidence. But this locker room wasn't built in a vacuum. Dan Campbell, Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn, these guys coached the long road. If you've been watching, you already know the Lions have one ugly, one shorthanded, one loud, and one quiet. That's why this week isn't fear, it's focus. Vacky's back gives you options. Davenport's uncertainty forces creativity. Both can be fueled, my opinion. I love what Vacky does for this team right now. He's a tempo trick without being a trick. He's real football. He turns the offense into a choose-your-poison puzzle and gives special teams a hammer. On Davenport, I'm not sugarcoating it. When he's rolling, he changes the geometry. If he can't go, it hurts. But it's not a funeral. It's a test. And I trust this staff to pass tests. Glenn has answers in the bag. Hutch has the motor. The room has the patience to play sound and the violence to finish. Your turn, talk to me. If you're Ben Johnson this week, where do you put Vacky first? Pony with motion to create leverage or jet touches to punish over-person? If you're Aaron Glenn and Davenport can't go, do you want more 5-man pitches on early downs or more simulated pressure on second and long? Drop your calls, your packages, your in-case-of-fire ideas in the comments. This community doesn't just yell, "Let's go." We build the plan together.